What is up, y'all? What is up? How are y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm gonna let this run just a little bit longer. Give me a second. Hopping back here with some JS certification that I'm trying to achieve. Honestly, I think I've been building projects since, like, even yesterday, even though I didn't end up going live, which I'll explain why I didn't go live later. But I think I haven't even touched what is it called? Oh, wait, no, is it this one? JavaScript certification. I think it might have been that one. So it's probably been like 3-4 days since I did this type of stream, trying to get this certification. That is what's up, though. That is what's up. The goal from now on, and I have so many things that I want to end up discussing. Damn, and that's crazy because I didn't think these streams were actually picking up views. But it depends though on the certain stream, and I feel like most of the time it's probably because of the time that I stream. So I feel like during the streams I don't really see this much people, but then I think most of the time most people just come after the stream, which is kind of crappy. So I have this little plan idea that I'm gonna talk about, but I have to know if y'all would be okay with it. I gotta wait until some more people come in here. Let me notify people inside of here. Go everyone. Perfection, perfection. And then let me see how that goes. I also got to post it on my Instagram. I always forget that one. My lighting is good though. That's the one thing I didn't forget. Yo, I swear I almost died yesterday. It was crazy. I was driving and it was legitimately raining. And like, I know raining is never, oh shoot. I know raining is never that deep. But for me, oh my goodness, raining, like it was pouring and I couldn't even like see at all. So as I'm about to hop on the highway, I turned right back around. I was like, nah. So I decided to just go straight. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm definitely not going to hop on this highway yet. And, glory to God, I didn't, because I'm telling you, the way it started pouring right after that, I would have ultimately died. Damn, I probably shouldn't have clicked in here. If anyone in this chat is Ayush Mashira from Instagram, I accidentally clicked this open and you wrote a lot, and there's no way I could read this right now. There's no way I could read this right now, so I'm gonna have to leave, and I hope it doesn't you don't feel like I left you on red. But that was too much. That was too much. I couldn't. I thought it was gonna be like a quick message, but that was long. But no, yeah. So let's finally go and hop into getting this certification. Let's go to my live screen. Oh, wrong screen there. And we gotta end up solving these steps. The more steps that we solve, the closer we get to my certification. Y'all already know the tea. Hold on, because I want this one open for my chat. And then here we go. There's another way to write the for each instead of using a block body, which I thought this was just a callback function. Oh, for the callback function. I'm like, what the hell? You could use an expression body. Oh, yeah, you guys have been making me do it. Is that a space? Yeah, I think it is a space, but we've been doing a space this whole time. I don't know why they would even put that there where it can mess with your eyes. You have to convert the if-else statements into an expression, write the expression as a ternary, and use a single assignment for the ternary. So convert the for each callback to use, oh wait, I think I already did this. Oh no, oh we did do it, but they're playing with me, bro, and I don't remember how I did it. I didn't know what to do. This is the one that I struggled on for dumb long. I'm not gonna know how to do this. Because basically, I think, hold on, I'm not gonna know how to do this. I think it's supposed to close here, and then you're doing an arrow. So you're closing, then you're doing the arrow, and then I don't know what this is. Oh wait, no, I do know. Bro, it's like, it's always my syntax as soon as it comes to this, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. I don't think I even understood how to do it previously. Maybe I'm not supposed to have this here? I mean, let me reset. Because what the hell exactly is happening? Because they're telling me you don't need this. And you could use an expression you can use an expression body that goes like that. Yeah, so you probably don't need this. I don't understand why. Oh, I see what's happening. Wait, no, yeah, so then that means you don't need that. I don't know why return is acting like that though. I think or you probably would just close this. Okay, there we go. And then I think from here, the condition should be counts something. I honestly should have took a picture of what the other one was. I did this last time. I'm not gonna remember. And honestly, I don't even know why they're making me do it when I completed it. That makes no sense. I struggled so hard on this. Let me just see if I can get it done. I just want to see what I wrote previously, but this free code camp is taking a year to load because I don't even remember what my condition was. So I need to see the last step. Okay, I was gonna say, look what the hell's happening. Let me go check real quick. I don't get why I'm even having to do this, but whatever. So the expression is true, so we just gotta go counts L. Hopefully. I feel like I'm wrong there. And then I don't get why they would expect you to even write this one a little bit differently, but I know that they do. So we're doing if true, and then go to be count. Oh wait, this is supposed to be true. I think it's supposed to be like counts L, and then we're supposed to do plus plus. And then the last one is counts L equals negative, I think. And if that doesn't work, I'm just gonna look for what it is because I already know last time that I already got confused. Your function should still increment the counts variable properly, and your function should use a tyranny operator. So they're acting like I'm not. Oh, I forgot my equals. Hold on, I forgot my equals. What the hell am I doing? It's supposed to be assignment, condition. Oh wait, no, I'm right. Because this is supposed to, maybe it's supposed to be counts equals counts L. I'm not too sure what my assignment is supposed to be. Convert for each callback to use an expression body and replace the statements with a tyranny. Yes, I'm not positive. Plus equals. I mean, the only thing is I could probably do plus equals and see if maybe that works with one. Maybe I gotta close that out. What's the last one again? Oh, I put 0. Maybe that could have been the issue. Equals 1. Alright, so that didn't work. Maybe it's plus, oops. Maybe it's plus plus. I hate the fact that they're making me do this again. You know, and especially with there being red here. I'm not sure. But counts isn't even being activated. Even though we're doing a return count, so it has to have to do something with syntax. I feel like. Because maybe I'm supposed to do it all inside of here. So I'm probably supposed to go L. Then copy. Alright, paste here. And then grab all this. If that's not the case, yeah, I'm gonna need some help there because I don't know what the hell is going on. Let's take that out. I'm surprised this didn't work. Maybe it's because there's so much space. You're doing counts L, if true plus plus counts L equals 1. So wrong, you need to run for the each item and function, have to be inside for each element reach at. No, yeah, so I don't see exactly where it's going wrong here. But I think at this point, my goal, unless, like I said, the last thing I could think of would be plus equals 1. But yeah, I don't think that's what they want. I think they just want it to be plus plus. So I'm gonna have to look at what it is because I remember when I seen it, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely not gonna get that answer. So that's gonna be a little bit difficult because I know this should be the condition. Counts L plus equals 1. Counts L equals 1. Yeah, so it should work from this point. I don't see any red. But it's not working. So it must be either something that I've written. Or is this, oh, oops. Damn, how the hell do I fix that? Oh, okay, I was gonna say. I just want to see something. Counts L. Yeah, no, I'm not sure. Unless maybe I don't gotta use the word counts no more. Maybe I can just straight up go L, but I'm like, I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. I feel like from here, I'm probably gonna have to go and get help on this one. Because I remember I had to get help on this one last time, but I don't understand why they're making me resolve it. Because I didn't remember. As soon as I seen it, I was like, yeah, no. So they did counts out. No, that. Oh, yeah, because they did something like this. They were like, now your options are 1 and 1. Thank you, guys. I had some trouble with this step. Someone's a correction on topic. It confused me the way he did his. So he did counts L equals counts L question mark plus 1. Like what? That doesn't make sense. I'm confused about that one. I think the next one is they did L equals counts L plus equals 1 and then 1. Oh, maybe that's what I'm supposed to do? Is it just not supposed to, is it just supposed to be 1? But you can't do plus, can you do plus equals 1? It says no, this isn't the correct way to use tyranny. Your tyranny should be after an assignment and not return an increment. If you look at the last part, it will just return 1, but there's no assignment check. Okay, so never mind, you're not supposed to do it like that. You're not supposed to do it like that. Stan, if you know this answer, definitely send it through because I already saw this one the other day and it took me the same amount of time. So it's kind of like I don't want to sit here and have to go through this again. Okay, perfect. This person wrote exactly what I wrote. Well, actually, yeah. You need to use this format. What the how is that not the format? You should not have an assignment inside the tyranny. Wait, what? You should not have an assignment inside the tyranny? So they did counts L, so like this. No, the assignment should not be inside the tyranny. Your code or write out for each. You should not have an assignment inside. What the hell are they saying? Using the example in the code, visualize what to delete and what is missing. Oh. Wait, so are they just telling me to do numbers? So it is supposed to be like plus 1? Or 1, 1? Or plus equals 1? Because they're saying you shouldn't have an assignment. And they're trying to say that this is the assignment. But plus equal 1 clearly isn't passing through. What the hell? Condition assignment plus equals 1, assignment equals 1. Yeah, this wouldn't make sense if I did that. Unless it's supposed to be like 1 plus plus. Damn, bro, I need this damn answer. I don't want to sit here and struggle for dummy long. I don't get what they're saying with no assignment. Is this gonna ask question, how many times has it been you started coding and how many do you know? I've been coding for, specifically JavaScript, I've been doing 3 months, but I think I just started understanding it last month. So I'm kind of new. Hey, yo, hey, what is up? So, I don't know if this is the same post. Oh yeah, this is the same post. I think I'm gonna have to watch my last live stream. I'm like, I think watching my last live stream would probably be more fucking better than this, bro. I cannot find what I'm supposed to do. So that's what I'm just gonna end up doing. Because I did this about 4 days ago. So let me go here. I'm going to my last live stream because I'm sorry. I'm not about to sit here and fucking do this whole thing. Oh, wait, you know what? I think I didn't finish it. Oh, you know what? I'm tripping. I never finished it. Oh my goodness, bro. You gotta be kidding me. No one has time for this. I just want this to be over with. So when you decide try frameworks after you learn the vanilla JS you should use. No, yeah, I'm definitely gonna get into stuff like that, like frameworks. Definitely, but I plan on probably doing that in like 2 years because I feel like next year I have this real big main focus I gotta do. But the only thing I could think of is, could it just be L equals 1? Bro, I don't know what to do, man. This is like the worst. Oh my goodness. Like, I really don't have time for this. I want to be able to do more questions. Like, I'm over this already. I'm over this. In one of those two cases, you want to increment the current value of this. So you're telling me this would be the answer? Please tell me, because I'm done. What the hell, bro? Maybe it's because where I wrote it? Well, they put it inside of the brackets. Are you supposed to? This would evaluate to one of these. This turn is evaluating to 1 in both cases. So this would evaluate to one of these that puts solution and manage to solve it. Thanks. So it looks like either I could have wrote it in the wrong thing, because they did count L equals count L question mark. So that's probably where I'm going wrong. So I need to like do this. So that was somewhat where I was getting to. They did count L equals count L question mark plus 1. Hopefully this works because I'm already over this. This is too long. I just want to go to the next question. Count L equals count L. This is, wow, you're smart. Wish I was that smart as well. Absolutely love Civil Vet. This is why you're not building projects and doing the JS certification. I plan on building projects more frequently, but I just want to be able to get this JS certification as well. So I'm trying to do maybe like 4 streams of building projects and then 1 stream in between of doing the JS cert. If anyone knows how to do this, please tell me, because I'm getting annoyed. This is like bothering my soul right now. Plus 1. Like, I just want this damn answer, bro. I just want this damn answer. I've never been more, like, bothered in my life. I'm not gonna get this. Like, I already know it. It's like, I just need this damn answer. Actually, you know what I could do? And I just forgot. Hold on. I don't know how to do it. Give me a second. I think I should just go like this. You know what I could do? Because this isn't working. Give me 1 second. 1 second, 1 second. Because, nah. This ain't about to be something I'm about to do all day. I already spent 20 minutes on this. There's no point. I'm not gonna get it. So it needs to be, are you kidding me? This was all it was? You know, honestly, I don't even care. F that. It was simple, but no, we're not about to sit here and spend another 5 minutes before I type that. Honestly, it would have been another 5 minutes before I typed that. And then also too, hold on, because I think, wait, what the hell? Go back. It's my fault. 1 second. Because I don't recall exactly how it was written. I think it's like, also they do want you to put it in brackets. What? So what the fuck? Yo, they made that shit seem like they did not want you to do that in brackets at all. Crazy work. So they want brackets, and then they want what? Brackets, they want this to come out here. Stop. No one got time for this, bro. Send it, please. How is that not going through? My guy, there's no way. Grade up for each. Okay, let me do this. Cause no, I'm not about to sit here and do all this, bro. It's still not. That is absurd. Hold on, let me do this. Cause this is something else. Bruh, okay, never mind. I guess they don't want me to do that. I'm just getting thrown for a whole loop right now. Alright, perfect. This should hopefully go through. There's no way. There's no way. Okay, let me do this. Bro, even they're struggling. Maybe I should do this. My bad if I'm not reading out comments. I'm currently struggling my ass off and I'm not about to sit here and go through this for the next 30 minutes. I'm probably about to because none of this is working. I don't understand how. Either I probably need to reset this because I don't know if I'm mistaken something. And then let me just copy this. And let me go down here. Okay, boom. That's it. We don't gotta talk about how this happened. At the end of the day, it's over. We got it correct. Oh, that was annoying. So apparently I was just supposed to do count L plus 1 and then 1, but I think my syntax was off. I never had this here. I think that's the only thing that threw this off because I definitely wrote this at some point. Well, I definitely wrote this at some point. I didn't have this here. I'm so stupid, but whatever. Let's just keep pushing forward because that was hell. It says, where is it? Seems easy, I think almost, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so now let's see. It says, now that you have a better understanding of how to get mode function works, you can remove the console.log. Perfection. Let's remove this, move forward. Returning the counts variable was only for testing purposes. Now that you are done, remove the return counts line. Okay. I guess we're getting rid of this. Perfect. Hey, listen, I love me an easy step. An easy step where you get to delete something is definitely the way to go. Oh, you said what is the task at hand? Well, I already finished. I already finished, so I guess the current struggle was gone, but the task is to ultimately get my certification. So the more steps we solve, the closer we get to my certification. There are a few edge cases to account for when calculating. So first, if every value appears the same number of times, there is no mode. To calculate this, you will use set, and a set is a data structure that only allows unique values. If you pass an array into the set constructor, it will remove any duplicates. And you know what's crazy? At the end of this live, I wanted to play this game, but I struggled for fucking 20 minutes, so no, now I can't do it. But start by creating an if statement. In the condition, create a set with new set. Okay, so we gotta create an if statement. If statement, do that. Where the condition create a set with new set inside of my condition. So new set, and pass in. I thought it said paste. I'm like, wow, they're telling me to copy and paste. It's crazy. So pass an object.value of your counts object, assuming it goes there. If the size property of set is equal to 1, that tells you every value appears the same. In this case, return null from your function. So return null. I don't know if they want me to do that second part. Okay, they do. So I don't know. It's saying size set. So I don't know if they're telling me to do like dot set size. Like I don't know what size. Is it just size? Okay, maybe just set is equal to 1. I wouldn't know how to write what they're trying to get me to write. Oh, it needs to be uppercase. If the size property, okay, so it should be like this. Size. No? if the size property of the new set is equal to 1, your if statement should return null if the size property of the new set is equal to 1. Unless they want me to do that in the condition. But it doesn't seem like they want me to do it in the condition. Because this was the condition, add the count to object, so if the size property of this set is equal to 1. I don't know what size is. So unless maybe I'm supposed to do new, but no, that doesn't make sense if I have to do new set. If the size property of this set is equal to 1. So let me see, because maybe I am supposed to put it in the condition. Maybe I'm supposed to do equals 1. Return null. Wait, can I please? I thought I was onto it. Alright, so we got that part done. We didn't do equals 1. Yeah, so number 1 and 2, or 2 disappears. So if the new, check if the size property of the new set is equal to 1. So I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be doing new set, but like I said, with new set, you have to do this. Oh, you think so? New, wait, let me do set dot length. But it's not even, it's popping up weird. So I don't think, as I say, because it's popping up weird unless like I'm supposed to do new set. But then that wouldn't make sense because then you're just creating a new set. But even if I do set dot length equals 1, it's like it's still is. This isn't even connecting. Dot length. I mean, maybe dot length never turned blue. I think it's supposed to turn like purple or blue, but set dot length equals 1. That tells you every value appears the same number of times in this case, return null. Unless they probably don't really want me to return. No, I think they do want me to type null. Yeah, I was gonna say. For them to say return null, I think I have to type that. And it keeps saying the new set. So part of me is thinking, I was gonna take this, but I don't think, so what, I'm supposed to pull my condition out completely and then throw it here? Like, I doubt that. Yeah, that wouldn't make sense. That would not make sense. Even the equals 1 is having a hard time. Yeah, so I'm surprised it would. I thought it was gonna go into the condition. New set. You think set equals new set? I don't think that's it. Set equals new set. Oh, const set. Oh, like create the word set? I don't think that's it either. And then you also did it uppercase. I don't know if that was, yeah, no. I don't think that's it either. I think no matter what, I think it's supposed to equal 1. The goal is trying to figure out what the hell is the first. I think that's the goal. So this is nested new if condition if length equals 1. Then return null. You put if length equals 1. I don't know if you're legitimately telling me to write length. So I'm assuming, what if we just did counts? Okay, no. That wouldn't work. That would not work. It says a set is a data structure that only allows unique values. I actually should take a note of this in all honesty. I don't know where my pen is. But if you pass an array into the set constructor, it will remove any duplicate values. So so maybe, I don't know, it can't be counts.length equals 1. That wouldn't make sense. Okay, but let's keep going. If you pass an array into the set constructor, it will remove any duplicate values. So start by creating this. If the size property of this set is equal to 1, But when it's saying size property, it's making me think that there's like a legit like size property. Like, wouldn't I mean, I guess not, but it's like, I don't know. I just want to see, does dot length turn blue when I do it to counts? Okay, no, it doesn't. That's weird. I always thought it did. Maybe it's not dot length. It says it creates a new object. Stop guessing, think through it, learn how it works. Oh wait, I'm not guessing. I'm just doing what people are telling me. You don't see that people are telling me to literally write stuff into the chat? I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm literally writing what people are telling me to write. You were one of them that gave me something to write. What are you talking about? It says, so new set object values. So if every value appears the same number of times there, to calculate this, you'll use a set. A set is a data structure. You pass an array into the set constructor. I feel like I don't like the way that they're wording it, because when it says, for one, it's saying if the size property of the set is equal to 1, like I said, it's just making me think it would have to be set and then something. But I just wouldn't know what necessarily that size property is. But then it says property of the new set, which is what makes me think like, if my new set's object is, or value is count, my object value. I'm surprised it's not counts. I am surprised that it's not counts. Imagine it's just dot counts. That would be crazy. Or maybe it's counts dot set. Is this the wave? Is this the wave? No. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. We just gotta figure out what this first beginning part would be. People tell you to write stuff and they're actually correct, but the issue is that you write it on the wrong places. Oh, well, that's not what they were talking about, though. They were talking about, like, I'm guessing before doing it, but I'm not guessing. I was just writing what people were saying. So let me see. Well, no, because you just said they mean length of set, but I already did set dot length. Unless they're saying do... No, yeah, I already did that part. So unless they don't mean write length like this. Let me see. Let me see. No, I don't think you can. I don't think you could paste URL links. I think it won't show up. So set.length equals 1 is not working. I mean, the only thing I could think of is, but then I'm like, it wouldn't make sense to do new set. So I'm just gonna assume dot length has to be what the size property is. From what everyone's telling me, it has to be dot length. But now then the hard part would be this part. Unless it's supposed to be, like people said, maybe new set? I know someone said that before. That didn't go through. Someone said const. Someone said const at one point. And that didn't go through either. So it can't be const. So... Set has a size method. So what's the size method? Is it just size? Because people are telling me to do dot length. This is why listening to what people are saying is gonna screw me. It's literally gonna screw me. See, this is what I'm talking about. Everybody in the chat, if y'all look back in the chat, everybody told me length was or they told me that it was dot length. Brother Sean, this didn't even go through. Damn it. This one didn't even go through. Never mind, bro. I was confident in you. So maybe it is dot length. I was dummy confident in that. Nope, it's not even that either. Just want to have everything you want to write is inside the actual if statement. Everything I want to write is inside the actual if statement. I know how to do this. It's that I think the problem is that I'm just thinking too much. I'm trying to see what people are trying to say, and then it's throwing me off. But I never said that hey, listen, I never said that I was the best coder. I literally still claim to be a beginner. So hey, listen, I never said that. I'm still a beginner. So dot set dot he said everything should be inside my if statement. Well, I know you're not talking about this because this is the condition. And at least I know I did that part right. Size. I know it can't be size. Why is this stuff? And I know when I finally see it, I'm gonna be so pissed. Because I bet you it is so easy. And I'm sitting here like going through it. I'm wondering, does it have anything to do with me writing counts? Like, what if it's counts.set.size? And I think it's just supposed to be 1 equals. I'm not positive. Yeah, no, that wouldn't work. Length. Can I spell that? Yeah, no, that wouldn't work either. So I'm still confused on whether size would be my length or length. I mean, people said length in the beginning, so I think I'm gonna have to just keep it like this and just think this through. If the size property of the new set is equal to 1, I'm gonna be so pissed. I already know it. I already know it. Would it be plus equals? No, I think it would just be equals. It says, put I in if condition. You're putting it wrong. Put in if condition. Let me write you a code. The condition is the if statement. If set equals 1, set size equals 1, return null. You're doing great, but I suggest if you... Okay, so let me think. Because you guys are telling me that you think this basically would need to... Okay, wait, hold on. So you're telling me that this might be in the wrong spot. I believe. So you're saying you put it in the condition up here? Oh, wait. Wait, no, that didn't work. Because someone's saying put in if condition. Put it in if condition. I don't know, I don't get, maybe not in this one. Would it be here? Oops, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, bro, they just played my soul. I gotta reset. I don't remember what the fuck. Oh my goodness, and I just erased everything. You gotta be kidding me. So now I gotta do this again. So we gotta go new set. Hold on. New set equals objects dot value. And then put counts. Because I know how to do this part. The last thing would be this last part. So someone was telling me to write it in the condition. Oh, damn, y'all, if that ends up working, y'all couldn't tell me I was in the wrong spot? If this ends up working, I'm gonna be mad at y'all. Because y'all are acting like I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just putting it in the wrong spot. I basically was writing that whole thing. That is crazy. If y'all just told me that I was writing it, I guarantee you, if y'all told me I was supposed to write it inside of the condition a long time ago, I would have got this answer. I was just getting confused because I thought we had to write it down here. Because if y'all saw me the first time that I tried, I actually did put it at the top, but I just put equal to 1. So I was literally right there. I'm so upset. It says start by declaring a highest variable, assigning it to the value of counts objects key method. I don't know exactly where they want me to write this. I'm going to assume it's going to be in between here. And I'm assuming they want me to do const. Then we're going to go equals, assigning it the value of counts. So I'm thinking we're going here and then probably throwing counts on the inside. See how that goes. All right, perfection. Congrats, I feel better now. I don't feel better. I feel like if I knew it was supposed to be in the condition, Because I just found out I was supposed to be in the condition like 2 seconds ago, but if I knew it from the beginning, I would have tried everything in the condition. But no one told me that it was supposed to be in the condition. So I'm thinking I'm just supposed to do it right where I'm doing it at. Crazy. I would have definitely got that answer. I'm so pressed. Chain the sort method to your object's key. And honestly, it was the way, I feel like it was honestly the way they worded it. Because they didn't make it seem like it was supposed to stay in the condition. They put it after the period and then made it seem like it was supposed to be after it. So it says for the callback, you need to use the count object to compare the values of each key. You can use A and B parameters to access the keys, then return the value of count B minus the value of count A. Finally, access the first element in the array using bracket notation to complete your highest variable. Okie doke. Let's end up tackling this. And I'm so upset because I do have to end up getting off live soon. I want to make sure I stay on a strict schedule. So chain the dot sort method to your, oh wait, oops. See, this is where I almost screwed it up again. Dot sort method. And then for the callback, so I guess we're doing a callback in here. For the callback, put A and B as the perimeter. You'll need to use the counts object to compare the values of each key. Okay, I don't know if they're just telling me that or to put it somewhere. Is my count supposed to be my perimeter? You can use the A and B parameters to access the keys, then return the value of count B minus the value of count A. I think I can hopefully do an implicit return. Hopefully. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't know if with counts if I'm supposed to do something a little bit different, like was count supposed to be placed somewhere else? And then it says finally access the first element in the array using bracket notation to complete your highest variable. So using bracket notation, tell me why this is probably gonna be where I'm like, huh? But I know I did the rest. Okay, I ate there. Your highest variable should have the value of the first entry in the sorted object keys counts array. Using I'm pretty sure this is probably talking about the bracket notation. Access, wait, what is it again? Your highest variable should have the value of the first entry in the sorted keys counts. The value of the first entry. Oh, we've done this before? Oh wait, I don't think it's talking about that. Never mind, I don't think it was talking about that. So I think I'm on this part. Finally access the first element in the array using bracket notation to complete the highest value. I don't get what they mean by the first, no, because bracket notation isn't even that. Access the first element in the array. Bracket notation to complete your highest. Obviously, it's supposed to be something. It says your highest variable should have the value of the first entry in the sorted object keys counts. Did I mess up my value? I don't think so. I think I wrote everything at the top right. I think I'm pretty much on that last part. And that last part should not be difficult, but I gotta think about a little bit of what an array using bracket notation. How would I do that? Would it be like, are they telling me to pretty much, am I just doing this? But I don't know if they want me to do it after. That's my issue. Where exactly? Unless I'm supposed to do it next to the counts. Because the saying it should have the value of the first entry in the sorted object.keys array. But that, actually, would that make sense to grab this and then put it here? Okay, no. That threw off my whole thing. Okay, so at least we know everything else was right. So it has to be something here. It just depends on how we do it. Unless it's supposed to be, I was gonna say, unless it was supposed to be like dot length, but I don't think that's how that works. Oh wait, the first element. Ay. There we go. Overthought it. But it's supposed to be the first element. I'm like, why is one not working? But I forget when it comes to arrays, 1 is 0. Always got to remember that. If multiple numbers in a series occur, oh wait, hold on, let me check if people are coming. Oh, it ended up going through. I didn't have to write return at all. I didn't have to write return at all, y'all. Y'all definitely, y'all, hey, listen, now because y'all called me out for it, now I could say y'all got that wrong. Stop playing. Y'all got that wrong. So that's all I'm happy about. So it says, if multiple numbers in a series occur at the same highest frequency, they're all considered the mode. Otherwise, the mode is the number that occurs most often. No, yes. So thankfully, you can handle both of these cases at once with the filter. Perfection. So start by declaring the mode. Got you. Const mode equals assigning it the value of this, and then I guess a dot filter. I'm assuming because they didn't give us anything about what to put in dot filter though. I guess we just go dot filter. Perfection. Perfection. If y'all are new here, by the way, definitely hit that subscribe button. Oh, so that was something I wanted to discuss. Actually, you know what? I think I'll discuss it more towards the end. Now chain the filter method to the latest object.keys call. What the hell is my latest object? My latest would be this one. Honestly, we've been using. Never mind. So it says the callback function should return whether the value of count L is equal to count's highest. The callback function should return. Oh, maybe this is what y'all are talking about, but hey, that wasn't what the step was. That wasn't what the step was. So hey, technically, y'all got it wrong. So oh, I think my stream must be far behind because I already did the array thing, and you said arrays start with 0. You know, yeah. So my stream must be far as hell behind because I already did that. So now chain the filter method to your latest objects.keys. Where the hell is my filter method? I thought we wrote it here. Oh, I did, but they want me to, I guess, do it again. To this, the callback function should return. So now we're doing a callback function. Should return count L is equal. Okay, that's what threw me off because we already wrote it, but I guess they erased it for some reason. I gotta stop drinking soda, bro. Paste that. Oh, wait, no. Your dot filter method. Oh, they did not tell me to put L as the parameter. I mean, I guess I should have figured. So then it says should return whether the value of counts L is equal to counts highest. So I did that. So if they don't like that, they probably want this around it. Oh, wait a second. That threw me off. That threw me off. Wait, oh, okay, never mind. Wait, actually, what the hell? Do they want this or not? Because they want me to return it. So maybe but I think this is an implicit return. So it's like, I think I have to put the brackets if I'm going to return. I'm assuming is what they want because you got L here. So it should return whether the value of count L is equal to this. Unless when they say value, are they talking about dot value? Yeah, no. Well, actually, let me try it first just to see if maybe they want me to do dot value, dot value. Okay, that's not what they want. So yeah, so maybe they want it to be an actual return, which should be simple. I just got to, because this is gonna blind me for a while. Unless I'm supposed to put it here and then put it here. I don't know why it's acting like it's like broken when I do that. So let me do this, drop this down. Where is this coming from? I don't know where that's I'm just gonna delete that. I don't know where that's coming from. So then let me do return, see if this works. But I don't get why you wouldn't be able to do, oh wait, this needs to be L. Is equal to your counts. I don't get why you wouldn't be able to put that as an implicit return. Unless this still don't work. Oh yeah, no it doesn't. Your filter method should return whether the value of count L is equal to this. Because I'm chaining the dot filter to the object.keys call, putting L in there. So then never mind, maybe they don't care about this. Oh, you know what? I think it's because I accidentally had it at the end. So I think this should work because I forgot I accidentally had the bracket at the end. So maybe that's the case. Oh no, that's still not working. What the hell? Count L is equal. Am I doing equal? To your count highest. Ow, bro, what's in my eye? Your dot filter method should return. Or your dot filter method should take a callback function, which we did with L as the parameter. I must have miswrote something. Because they're not even counting the first two, which I know I did correct. So I must have miswrote something somewhere. Your filter method should return whether the value of counts L is equal to counts highest. Did I misspell something? Because I don't know why it's acting like that. The only thing, lastly, I want to try is probably the dot value thing again. Just in case if this is what it is before I start changing stuff around. That doesn't seem like that's the case. So counts L equals counts highest. Counts highest. Because when I first did it like this, okay, hold on. Let me do this. How is this still not passing through? Do they want this then? Oops. Because I don't get why my first and my second one aren't going through. So they must want the bracket. No. Let me recount. Object.keys. Oh, wait. So do they not want counts in here? Maybe they don't want counts in here. Damn, that's still not working. So maybe they do. Now chain the filter method to your latest call. The callback function should return whether the value counts L is equal to this. So maybe I'm trying to see why this isn't passing through. You should chain dot filter. I did that. And then you do a callback function of L. I did that. I don't get why 1 and 2 aren't passing through. That's a little strange. Because then that means I wouldn't really know where I am going wrong. Filter. And then like I said, if I did this, like I wouldn't understand where I'm going wrong if they're not going to tell me. Let me see. It says const calculate. What the hell are they talking about? Const calculate. Y'all are going to something completely. Where's this at? Hold on. Counts L equals counts highest. I don't get why the first half is not passing through. I might have to reset the whole thing. And sorry if I'm not looking at what y'all are saying. I'm not looking because I want to see if I could do it myself without any answers. You should change. Let me reset real quick. Because I think, okay, so never mind. Counts is in there naturally. So that was something I needed to see. Because I'm like, what the hell? So then we're doing this, and then we're doing the callback function. Oh, I think I got rid of my parentheses. I think. Oh, and also, too, I deleted that. So maybe that did need to be there. Oops. So then, hold on, because I think this is how I did it the first time. But also, too, when I tried to do the actual return button, I deleted it. So maybe that's where I'm going wrong. Your filter method. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, there we go. So yeah, it was because I deleted the bracket at the end. So then now from here, because they want me to do an actual return, don't delete the bracket at the end. And I should probably do this. Drop that down. And then do return. But I don't get why that's not. Is it because of my parentheses? Because wouldn't it have to go here? What's throwing me off is this. What's throwing me off is that. Because I guess this is coming from something else. So you wouldn't delete that. And when I do delete that, that ends up doing something. So return whether the value of blah, blah, blah. But I don't get why it's turning red. Did I forget how to do a return? Did I forget how to do an arrow function? No, because that's what they did here. They did L, then they do the arrow, then you drop it down. Oh my goodness. Simple fix. Simple fix. Marzi, you gotta be kidding me. So then return counts equals this. So then from this point, either it has to be dot value. That's my issue. Probably dot value here. But I knew it had to do something with my syntax, bro, because I'm like, it keeps turning up red. So then it's not that, unless they want me to put the return, I want to say after. Not that. Oh, wait, it's probably the same exact thing as last time. Probably put it up here. No, actually, that doesn't work, apparently. So then what the hell? And then you have it like this. How are you telling me that this won't work? Let me reread it. You should return whether the value of count L is equal to your count highest. Oh, maybe it's the opposite way around they want me to do? I know sometimes they get like that. Maybe it's the opposite. Okay, I guess not. Guess that's not the case. Let's go back to what we previously were doing. So to equal, I feel like I could get this. I think I'm damn near there. I just needed to fix the syntax. Then now it's just coming back to, you should return whether the value of this is equal to this. We already did return dot value. Obviously, it can't be implicit return because we tried that. And that implicit return didn't work. Saying your dot filter method should return whether the value of this is equal to this. I can't understand this last part. Because I thought maybe it would have been like dot value, but it's really not working. Unless it's supposed to be, maybe you do dot value here. Or maybe it's supposed to do it on the inside. Wait, no, because L dot value. I know I'm right there too. Maybe, well, that would be crazy if it was supposed to. Upsetting. Upsetting. I'm glad it got to me. I'm glad it got to me. But I knew I was doing something wrong with that syntax. Like, my syntax was messed up the whole entire time either way. So it's like, even if I wrote the right thing, it wouldn't have even ended up working because my syntax was all messed up. Because I was wondering, I'm like, why is it still... Well, at first it wasn't popping up as red, but then, like I said, 1 and 2 weren't working. So thank God that I checked if 1 and 2 were going to be working, because that means I could have sat there and possibly solved it and thinking that I was wrong, but it's like my syntax was all messed up. So, hey, glory to God, we eventually got that one down pat. So it says, where are we at? I don't know what everyone else was saying because I was trying to see if I could figure it out myself. And let me see. Where we at? Says that sometimes I feel like most of the coding is restructuring. No, big facts. Big facts. Oh, damn. I just smacked the hell out of this desk. But also, too, I never said that I was I was a top coder. I've always said that I'm still a beginner. I think I know enough to make websites, but I'm still a beginner. So y'all are expecting too much from me because, listen, those are going to be moments as a beginner. You're going to struggle with different things like that. You said, hey girl, answer. What were you saying? He says, anyone tell how to start any channel to learn? Oh, like how to basically learn. There's a couple websites for learning. There's YouTube channels where you could learn. I don't really have, I don't know all of it. I just normally use FreeCodeCamp or the Odin Project. But, no, yeah. Let me see. Says Stan, you were right. In the filter, she has to use return, I think. No, yes, eventually we get there. Says, what time you starting stream? I stream at 12 p.m. EST. I'm always gonna try and stream around that time. Always not married. Get a full stack JS husband, girl. Shake my head. Can't do that. That ain't gonna happen here. But alright, y'all, if y'all have any questions, by the way, He said, so, but you follow any book? No, I don't follow no book. I follow no book. But what was I about to say? Oh, yeah, so basically what I'm going to end up doing for these streams, probably, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it tomorrow because I need to see how it works probably right now, which is why I need to get off on time. And also, too, because I got to go to work. But I feel like what I want to do, because I think most people don't come around to the streams until I want to say like 3-ish or 4 or like 4 to 5. So I feel like what I want to do is probably pre-record my streams for like the first, like during the weekdays, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, probably something like that. Maybe Friday I could still, no, because then it would have to be at 12. So like, so Monday through Friday, ooh, shoot, I'm forgetting even Saturday. So if I were to do it the way I'm thinking, it would have to be like a pre-stream from like, you said you were in college. No, I'm not. Or if I am a college student, no, I'm not. Um, but I was thinking about pre-streaming or pre-recording streaming from Monday to Saturday, and then the goal from there was going to be just like probably doing actual streams on my days off. So hopefully that will end up resonating with y'all. I'll be in the chat though, so I'll be commenting, I'll be typing, but I'll just be, streaming what I'm doing. You said, what work do you do other than coding? I work at a warehouse, simply put like that. I work at a warehouse and I don't work for coding. That's why I'm saying like y'all got me all wrong. Like I don't know what makes y'all think like I'm like this top coder. I literally am still a beginner. I'm only day 168 like, and then on top of that, I only get to code about an hour a day. So y'all are sitting here treating me like I'm some top coder. Y'all gotta listen. If I mistake something somewhere, I never said that I was like the best web developer. I just started. I literally just started. I'm not gonna cap. And then like I'm not even gonna cap. I don't even like this message. This is saying she just does not think as she is rushing and remembers what she has learned. I'm not rushing. Like I'm like I I'm like, what? I'm not even rushing. You said you were a student. Please tell me how I start learning, not no future. I honestly think it's just websites. I think websites and YouTube channels will probably really help you harsh with learning. This is definitely not the place to be because I'm still currently learning myself. So I currently just use Free Code Camp. I mean, you could definitely be here and learn with me, but no, yeah. So I'm telling you, I'm not no top coder because you're saying other than coding as if I'm working with coding. I'm not even working with coding. I didn't. I never said I was, man. This is crazy. Y'all was really coming at me this whole time, bro. I never said I was a good coder. I never said that. I'm just trying to get this certification. You said I have an idea, but not now, or not know how to code and make a website. I think the best place to start for HTML and CSS would just be Free Code Camp. When it comes to JavaScript, I like to either do like I think the Odin project and MDM documentations helped me because it really depends on your learning style. I feel like for me, I just need to understand how basically I think when it came to JavaScript, I needed a better understanding. So it really depends on how you move. He said, honestly, not harsh, but in 168 days, one person can merge that. No, but that's the thing, Blue. I thought you were here before, but I guess not. But I literally, 3 months ago when I started doing JavaScript, I only have an hour a day to code because, for one, I'm a part-time learner. I don't plan on doing this as like a career. But then two, is because I work almost 12 hours out of my day. And then it's 13 hours of like lunch and then the drive home and drive there, right? So technically 13 hours out of my day is already gone. And then I'm sleeping 8 hours. So that's already 21 hours gone. So for me, I only have an hour to learn how to code, and those next 2 hours is for me to get ready for work. So even though it says day 168, and I normally explain it, but I thought you were here before. But even though it says day 168, I always tell people it feels like I'm only 2 months or like a month in because I don't have that much time in my day to actually learn. So my thing is like, I think when people see a number, at the end of the day, you don't know that person's life. Like most people, they normally have all day to code. They're like probably younger, or they probably they're not working. So the problem is that I just don't have enough time to do it. So when it comes to me doing it, it really feels like I'm like a month in. And I always tell people too, I'm like, if you have all the time in the day, I praise you. I wish I could have more time in my day to learn JavaScript. Because someone just asked me that the other day. They were like, how long did it take you? I'm like, honestly, I think I just started understanding JavaScript this month, a little bit into last month, but I've been doing it for about 3 months, but I didn't really get it until recently because I just don't have that much time in my day. You said more power to you, you were doing a lot. No, that's what I'm saying, man. And that's why I'm like, and I don't know if I ever explained that to Stan either. But I don't know. I feel like the way Stan be coming, like I feel like Blue, you weren't giving me too much of a hard time. I feel like Stan was kind of giving me a hard time. So I'm thinking probably just not even like I might just block his account because I feel like he already knows that I sit here and put in too much time. And I already just don't like this has been going on for like the last couple of days. I'm already just thinking about blocking it. Cause nah, I'm not about to sit here and deal with that. Especially after I've already explained myself too much to him. So for him to sit here and still be like coming in this way, he's not even about to come back here. Cause I don't even like that. He said what country? USA, and I don't have no clients yet. They're mock clients. I deal with mock clients, which what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build my speed of making websites. So I do this mock client series on my channel where ultimately the goal is to get my speed up on making websites. So eventually I could try and make websites for really, really small entrepreneurs and do it as a side hustle, not as a main income. I'm not charging 1,000, 2,000, no, because I don't need that. My current job pays those bills. My goal would be to just make an extra 100 or 200 a month. I don't really care. Probably deal with one client a month and just charge like whatever, just so I could get a couple extra bucks. My goal for web development was never to become, and that's another thing too, like my goal for web development was never to become a web developer. I'm 22 years old. It was never to become a web developer. It was always to do it as a side hustle, and something I really want to get into more of is cybersecurity. I haven't started learning it yet. I plan on taking it more seriously as of next year. Yeah, I would say as of next year because I think a video should be coming out soon about what my real plan is when it comes to that. But as of next year, I'm going to be trying to study a lot on, what is it called? The CompTIAs. My goal is to try and get the CompTIAs because, but that's why I'm saying harsh. Like, I probably don't have too much good advice when it comes to web development because my goal isn't really to be a web dev. You know what I mean? My goal is I'd rather just hop into either like IT work and get into system admins or probably doing something a little bit past that, like a system engineer, whatever it's called, or probably get into cybersecurity. I feel like those have always been my dreams. Web dev is a side hustle. So I understand because most people just join the live and then they probably see how much days I put into it. So it probably does just come off like, oh, this person should know more than what they're saying. So what the hell is happening? It's like, I get that. So I'm not upset with you, Blue. Even though I feel like I saw you here before, but I'm not too upset with you because you didn't really feel like, it didn't feel like coming from you, it was coming off that bad. I feel like I said, it was really coming from the user Stan. And like I said, this isn't even just off of this live stream. There was comments from like 3 different videos that he wrote on that I was already not feeling. So I was just trying to give him a chance. Then he was on my other live stream and he had said something else. I'm like, okay, let me try one more time. So I kept explaining myself and I'm just realizing like he probably just a troll. So I'm just gonna end up making sure he gets off this channel because I don't get it. But the thing is like y'all don't know he's a troll. So like everyone else is hopping in on it, not even knowing that you're just hopping in on his trolling. So I'm not gonna obviously get rid of you or get rid of KB. But normally when it comes to me coding, I like to see if I could solve stuff myself. I'm not some top coder. You see these days, wrong way. You see these days, but just remember it's kind of shorter because I barely get to study. And, if more people like that just keep coming back, at the end of the day, it's just always going to be a hard block because I'm not going to sit here and have people thinking that I should be further in my learning journey because that's only going to be bad for my mental health over, whatever the hell they're doing. So I'm going to just have to get rid of that. It says, strong grip on job. Oh, it says not to take wrong for marriage, just a briefing about info. Oh, no, it's all fine. It says strong grip on JavaScript can help you a lot in the future, like in MERN or even in blockdown chain frameworks. No, yeah, especially that. Definitely. But my goal as of right now, because I only see myself doing this so far for like a side hustle and only understanding the front end, I wish I had more time to learn either a framework or to learn like just something that could help me a little, or not help me, but just, what is it called? Because I eventually want to learn Tailwind. I want to learn React. But the problem is that I have very little time to next year. That is like, I don't think I'm going to be able to learn it in time. And when it comes to next year, like I'm still gonna be on live making websites because my goal is to still try and get a few clients a month, maybe one or two, just to make a couple extra bucks. So I'm still gonna be doing on live streams, making websites and stuff like that. But my whole goal next year is gonna be trying to focus on IT support, cybersecurity. Like it's just gonna be a whole different reroute next year. So hopefully we can get a whole bunch of those people coming to this channel, which I think would be great. But alright, y'all, I am gonna end up popping off from this. I'll be catching y'all in the next one. Y'all have been amazing. Y'all have been great. Thank y'all so much for joining this live. And hopefully, actually no, I think that's just it. I think that was all I had to say. So I'll catch y'all in the next one. Deuces.